This is pretty cool. She is coming from a long ways off. She is connected by internet all the way from Cebu City in the Philippines. And Mary Oz, did I pronounce the name of the town correctly?
Uh, Close. We say Cebu, kind of like the Zabu.
Oh, Cebu.
Yeah,
Okay, very good. All right, Cebu City. All right. Well, I'm going to get it right. So, how are you today? Which it's morning for you there.
it is. Morning's really good. I mean, it's bright and sunny outside, so that's a good start for the day.
Mm.
Yeah. So
All
all's
right,
good here. Yeah.
wonderful. So, all right. So just a little bit of brief background. So apparently you are a worship leader for one of the churches there, and you've been doing a lot of composing and songwriting, and that's what you're going to share with us today. Anything you want to add to
Yes.
that?
Um. None for now. Probably as we go along.
Never. All right. Well, let's let the music speak for itself. Then just going to let you go ahead and start. You want to just describe briefly the first song you're going to do?
Sure. Yeah. So the first song is called 12 Years, and it's actually based on a story. A friend of mine invited me, a songwriter from Australia, invited me to write this with her. It's based on the story of the bleeding woman and how it took. She was waiting for 12 years for an answer to her sickness, and finally, so this is the story of just a reflection of what she was going through, like us putting ourselves in her shoes and up to the meeting with Jesus and where everything just comes to stop and you know there's her miracle. So this is called 12 Years. One, two, three, four. I lost count of time, watching the world go. Five, six, seven, eight, and now it's been 12 years. 12 years when I felt like a ghost, longing to hold, held in the shadows, scared and alone, hungry for hope. I need a miracle. I, I need a miracle. I, I need a miracle. One, two, three, four. I'm counting the miles that stretch between the lives. And well over 12,000 tears. I've been broken, but I know there is hope, a truth in my core, out of the shadows. You'll see my pain, my life I'll regain, 'cause I see my miracle. I see my miracle. I see my miracle. Broke through the crowd. Oh, it's never on now to grab what I thought, a little thread of hope. I'm taking my chances, settle for glances with nothing to offer, nothing to lose. A world comes to stop, arrested by love, caught in the moment. This deep calls too deep in the middle of the street. I found my miracle. I found my miracle. in the time, and I'll meet him one more time.
Lovely, lovely song. I see folks. I think I saw somebody clapping on the other little thumbnails in the Zoom meeting, but they're muted, so you can't hear it. But it's a beautiful tune. Yeah, can you share just a little bit about how you and this other colleague co-developed far apart from each other, and kind of some of the background that led you to the topic of the song?
Yeah, I've been a part of a songwriting group called Kingdom Music Academy, and so I met her there, and so I've been, you know, as much as I'm not a co-writer, but I'm really bad at it. But I've been taking on the risk, and I've been loving co-writing with different people around the world, and so she invited me and asked which story it is that in a woman in the Bible that I was so drawn to, and I told her it was a bleeding woman, and so we took on the challenge to just write in her perspective, and so this is how it came along.
Wow,
Her
that's
name is
cool.
Sarah Johnson, by the way.
That's cool. Yeah, cool. And that's a great story to the Bible too. I mean, you know, this lady was, you know, in this story was in such a predicament, and the whole world was pretty much aligned against
Yeah,
her, weren't they?
yeah,
You know, but between the medical condition and the prejudices and all
yeah,
that, I mean, and you know, who was the one person who could really transform things for her?
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, you want to share another song?
Yes. Excuse me. So this one's a little. This one's really hard to write. It's about grief, and it took me a while to realize that it is actually about grief. And a lot of I've lost a couple of friends this past year, and more than that, I guess it was about even if it's not loss of somebody you love, but if it's just even in the loss of little things, you know, that people might consider trivial, but if it's something important to you, we have to allow ourselves to grieve, and this is what the song is about. It's called it's about finding joy in sorrow groves. So the song is called Joy in Sorrow Groves, and we may not have all the answers to our questions, because I know that all our questions will be answered when we get to heaven with God, and but I hope that we still find joy wherever we are. There's a sickness. Sorry, let me start again. It's a little too low. Now there's a sickness buried in her bones, takes away her life, takes away control, leaves her out of breath and all out of hope. Now there's a sickness buried in his soul. God, it feels so right. He knows it's only wrong. He knows another step and he's bound to fall. But we hope for cues be found. Some we find, some we don't. Some answers we're now meant to know. Well, there's a healing that comes when the wounds bloom the scars. A single word breaks stubborn heartaches, and a healing that grows in a bed of I don't knows, where arrow teams fill gardens in fields of joy and sorrow grow. Now there's a sickness, it doesn't always show, sitting in the eyes, colorful disguise, darker than clouds that won't seem to go. We still hope for a cure be found. Some we find, some we don't. Some answers we're not meant to know. Well, there's a healing that comes when the wounds bloom the scars. A single word stubborn heartaches, and a healing that grows in a bed of I don't knows, where arrow teams fill gardens in fields of joy and sorrow grows. In the fragments we found hope, and in the questions we won't grow cold. 'Cause in the fragments we found hope, in the questions will we know. Well, there's a healing that comes when the wounds bloom the skies. Single word breaks stubborn heartaches, and a healing that grows in a bed of I don't knows, where arrow teams fill gardens in fields. But there's a healing that comes when the wounds bloom the skies. A single word breaks stubborn heartaches, and a healing that grows in a bed of I don't knows, where arrow teams fill gardens in fields of joy and sorrow grows. Hope we find joy and sorrow grows. Hope we find joy and sorrow grows.
Very nice. Thank you so much. Um, so tell us a little bit of the story. I've noticed in your biographical description that the COVID lockdown actually, as unpleasant of a thing that that was, it actually played a part in you developing, getting into a place of making music and performing, songwriting, and so on. Can you just share how that happened?
Um, Actually, it was like a really strong prodding from God, It was like I felt a nudging right before the lockdowns even happened, right even before we had an idea of the lockdowns. I already had started writing music, just not that much. I
Yeah.
probably was like a hobbyist songwriter. And though I've been, playing in the worship team, I've been teaching music to some girls. And but this time it was just like a heavy burden in my heart. So I prayed to God, God, would you give me a break from my work? So that I can do what it is you want me to do with music. And not that the answer to my prayer was the lockdowns. I mean, for sure, we all did not. That was an unpleasant. COVID-19 was unpleasant, way more unpleasant. But it gave me the time though to get on with my music. And I thought, a month, Lord, I just need a month or two. And then it extended, and I met a group of songwriters. So there's this group, like I mentioned, Kingdom Music Academy was a group of songwriters that encouraged me. And I'm not a singer. I always thought I could find somebody to sing my songs. I guess that was the reason why I joined the group. But they've been encouraging me, and even then, God just paved the way and just made me able.
Wow.
Uh, yeah, thank you.
That's cool. And you have released some recordings since then, haven't you?
Yes, I was probably one of the crazy ones who just dove right in and didn't have all the knowledge I needed. When I dove right in, I kind of just took all the risks without calculating, which is not me. I'm very analytical, but for the music, I guess just trusting the Holy Spirit and and where He leads, and trusting that God will catch you and um, give you wings or help you land. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I think a lot of us, the lockdown forced a lot of us to do that. And, I agree the lockdown in itself was a bad thing, but
Yeah.
um, like a lot of us by necessity we forced ourselves to learn how to do things we hadn't done before, and that included like um, getting video on Zoom or YouTube or places or Facebook, and how to perform remotely virtual performances, since we could not perform in front of an audience. And so I remember doing my first virtual concerts, and we just had to figure out. And then Red started doing it, and I got connected with Red because I'd known him from before, and the rest was history. Look at what Red's Room is doing now. 292 episodes. So
Yeah,
I
unbelievable.
think a lot of us were blessed in a similar way, just by the necessity of having to adapt.
Yeah.
Now you've got an EP a new release coming up, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah. I can't share more the title yet. It's actually a surprise, and I wrote it for somebody really
Well,
special.
that's okay.
Some people are really special, and it's coming out on October 31. I'll probably share more details about it in the coming week, and I won't be sharing it tonight though. I hope to share it in the next time I come on. It's actually very much related to David and where he is. So that's just a clue of what the title is. So
Oh, that's neat.
yeah, I have people I love who are there. Yeah.
Very cool. Now you did a small Christmas album too.
Yeah.
That caught my attention because I've been working on one gradually myself, but it's not done yet.
Yeah, if I may share something about that. So it was released in 2021. The first song was one I wrote right a year before that, but the third song that I released, which actually a lot of people liked and got really successful rates in Spotify. It was a song I wrote with one of my students. Now my students are back then, before the pandemic, I was teaching music to young girls who were rescued from prostitution, and one of the things that I got them to do was write songs. And I wasn't a songwriter then, so I had to prove to them that I was a songwriter, and so that actually got me started writing my own songs too. So that was really
You had to.
Yeah, I had to prove to them and to myself.
You had to do it. Yeah, that's neat. All right, you want to share another tune with us?
Sure. This one's I'm gonna go end with two upbeat songs. So this one's a newly written song. I probably messed this up because I've not really it's not all that complete, but I hope you enjoy this one. This one's
So
still
work in progress. I know the feeling.
It is. Yeah, it is. It goes in line with the previous theme. It was about grief, but this time is coming out of the grief. When God told David to, when he was mourning for the death of his son, to remove the sackcloth and end the mourning. And so pretty much this is it. In my perspective, yeah. Is there anything that's trivial that comes in a box of sorrow? Inevitable. You pull the ties and watch it crumble when you hold on tight to what's familiar. Love and loss, they go together. Inevitable. You chase the sky, you watch it fall. They say the dark is night, it grows the soul. So let the night come, let it swallow you whole. Drown one last time before you know it's over. Oh, time to throw away the covers. Oh, 'cause the morning's taking over. Oh, we'll be dancing on the waters. Just let your heart believe. We'll be dancing on the waters, dancing on waters, yeah. It cuts deep, it cuts you open, leaves you no less burdened, broken, inevitable. The hardest tears can break the ground. Now you take your fill from home and darkness, find them treasures in the ashes. Inevitable, you live a love and life survive. Oh, time to throw away the covers. Oh, 'cause the morning's taking over. Oh, we'll be dancing on the They say the darkest night it grows the soul. So let the night come, let it swallow you whole. Drown it one last time before you know it's over. They say the darkest night it grows the soul. So let the night come, let it swallow you whole. Drown it one last time before you know it's over. Oh, time to throw away the covers and oh, 'cause the morning's taking over. Oh, we'll be dancing on the waters. Let your heart believe. We'll be dancing on the oh, time to throw away the covers and oh, 'cause the morning's taking over. Oh, we'll be dancing on the waters. Just let your heart believe. We'll be dancing on the waters. Dancing on the waters, yeah. We'll be dancing on the waters. Dancing on the waters, yeah. We'll be dancing on the waters. Dancing on waters, yeah. Thank you. I didn't know how to end that, but I hope
It ended just fine. That's wonderful. Very
you.
cool. Very cool. You had one more for us, yes?
Yes, I do. Okay. It's upbeat too, and I hope I don't butcher the. There's some Spanish here. I try to infuse. The song is called "Saints Without Halos," and I strongly believe that that's what we are. We're not angels. We're saints. We're saints here. And we know we're saints, but I know that there's so many people out there, who don't even know that they're saints. They don't know their identity yet in Christ, and I guess this is like a wake up call to us living in this world, to live as saints. Yeah. What are we doing here? What are we doing in the first place? Were we made to breathe and breathe and breathe, just taking up space? What are we doing here? Till the final curtain closes, were we made to be just slaves to gravity and all this? But no one said we're innocent. We fall like before, oh, we're no better fools. Now we're more than citizens. We're rich when we're poor, oh, we're cold out for more. Did you know, we're saints without halos? Did you know, we're embers in the night, and we glow as we grow inside the fire, oh saints without halos, trying to make it right. Got a lot of learning and learn to make it right. But what are we doing here when we don't know any better? Many the wars we found, the wars we lost, stood our ground, we lost the cause. We're broken down, our cracks and scars, shining even brighter. Did you know, we're santos in halos? Did you know, we're embers in the night, and we glow as we go dentro del fuego, oh saints without halos, trying to make it right. Got a lot of learning to learn to make it right. We're trying to make it right. Got a lot of learning to learn to make it right. No one said We're innocent. We fought like before, oh, with no bitter force. Now we're more than citizens. We're rich when we're poor. Oh, we're cold out for more. Did you know? Did you know? We're saints without halos. Did you know? Did you know? We're embers in the night, and we glow as we go inside the fire of the saints without halo. Did you know? Did you know? We're santos in halos. Did you know? Did you know? We're embers in the night, and we glow as we go inside the fire of the saints without lows, trying to make it right. Got a lot of learning to learn to make it right. Trying to make it right. Got a lot of learning to learn to make it right. We're trying to make it right. We've got a lot of learning to learn to make it right. We've got a lot of learning to learn to make it right.
Beautiful. What a wonderful tune. So I see. Now I don't have in front of me the Facebook stream where, and there's usually a lot of positive comments there. But I'm looking at just the chat here in Zoom, and folks are really blessed by the beautiful tunes you've made.
Thank you so much. That
Oh
blessed me
yeah.
so much.
Oh, now by the way, I got to know. I noticed there's one more fascinating thing in your bio. You're a very interesting person here because you're both an architect and a master plumber. Now, I can understand somebody getting trained to be an architect, and I can understand somebody getting into the world of plumbing and becoming a master at it. But you've done both.
Oh, actually, a
That's
master plumber
cool.
is somebody who designs the plumbing system. So, in my country, it goes in hand with architecture. Though not many go into the profession, but I guess
Okay, wow.
I'm one of the few who took both. Yeah.
That's very cool. Very impressive. So now, do you want to share real briefly some contact, how people can reach you? If they want
Yeah,
to get in
sure.
touch
Thank you.
with you, they want to find your music, anything like that?
Yeah. You can find me on all music platforms. Just look for Mary Oz. So as you can see in my Zoom here, it's Mary Ozaraga, but I recently shortened it to Mary Oz, so it's easier to find. And many people kind of butcher the family name too, so I'm making it easier for people to remember. And
Oh,
so Mary
I
Oz.
know the feeling.
Oh
I've
yeah,
got
I
a
know. I don't even know how to pronounce your family name.
I know. I've got a last name that nobody can pronounce. I just tell them it's Smith.
Okay. Yeah.
But anyway, sorry. Carry on.
Yeah, but on all social media, it's Mary Oz Music. Simple as that. Yeah.
Very cool. So a couple of well-placed searches, they should find that. All right. Well, folks, um, be sure to put some appreciation in the chat and reach out to contact Mary. Mary Oz here done a wonderful job, and thank you for coming on and playing with us.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mark, and thank you
All
so much, Red,
righty.
for having me on again. Yeah, appreciate this. Totally.
Totally.